Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub. As we have set the target of completing 200 books in the entire year, here comes the book number 178. Let us see what are the top three lessons and target lines of the today's book summary. Without any delay, the name of the book that we have today is Living Forward. Written a proven plan to stop drifting and get the life you want. Written by Michael Hyatt. Let us see the target audience of this book. The 46-year-old that he is having a difficult time beating procrastination, and the 21-year-old who is tired of not having a purpose and wants to find it, and anyone that who wants to live life to the fullest. Let us see the small synopsis. Living Forward shows you how to finally get direction, purpose, and fulfillment by identifying what you need a life plan, why you need a life plan, and how to write a new life plan, and the amazing life you can have if you implement it. Let us listen from the author himself. You have been given a gift, your life. What will you do with it? You have been given a gift, your life. What will you do with it? Take a moment to pause and think about how you feel about your situation right now. Are you where you want to be? Do you feel happy and fulfilled in your relationships? How is your career going? How is your career and life going on? Are you as healthy as you have like to be? Let me repeat all the questions. Are you where you want to be? Do you feel happy and fulfilled in your relationships? How is your career life going on? Are you as healthy as you had like to be? If your life is not what you want, you are not alone. Things like getting fit, becoming financially free, and spending quality time with your loved ones get sidelined for unimportant yet urgent things. But what if there was a way to overcome all of this and get some directions and purpose? Michael Hyatt has some ideas. In his book, Living Forward, a proven plan to stop drifting and get the life you want, he offers a solid life plan that will that will fit you or that will fill you with excitement each and every day. I have done a lot of things myself before, but getting the clarity from Living Forward on how to do it right was awesome. Michael Hyatt always writes good stuff, and this book is just for further proof for that. I'm confident in these tips not only because I have done them, but because they come from such an accomplished author. Let us see the top three lessons. Here are the three biggest lessons I have learned from this book. Like a GPS guides you to where you want to go, create a life plan is necessary. Creating a life plan is necessary to live the life you want. You might have experienced GPS every now and then, so you use it for many apps as well. So how you use the GPS for going where you want to go? Similarly, creating a life plan is necessary to live the life you want. Set aside an entire day to write your life plan by reflecting on a few key questions and thought experiments. And the third important lesson is act on your goals by implementing daily, weekly, and quarterly action steps and review sessions. Are you excited to finally start a leap forward? Let's get right into it. Lesson number one, you must have a life plan if you want to have the kind of the life that you are happy with. Although next to nobody uses GPS navigators anymore, we all have them on our phones. They direct us to places we want to go but never have been before. What's even better, they'll reroute us without judgment if we get off course. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could have something similar when navigating through life GPS? While your Maps app, Google Maps app, on your phone gets you from point A to point B, this is not exactly how life works. New roads pops up all the time and some even get closed off unexpectedly. It takes a lot of careful attention to know how to reroute ourselves in this situation. This is exactly why you need a life plan to guide you. It's easy to make a fitness plan or career plan outlining where you want to go and how you will get there. But too often we miss out on the opportunity and necessity of creating a design that encompasses all aspects of life. This means we miss out on recognizing the interconnectedness of everything from finances to spirituality and money more. So, what is a life plan? Let me explain in simple terms. It is a multi page document that details what your best life looks like. It encompasses your vision, your priorities, your action plans, and for everything you want to accomplish. Now, we will see in deep how to make one in our next lesson. Let us see the lesson number 2. The right questions will help you create your life plan, which you must set aside an entire day to write. There are 3 key questions to reflect on and write about to make your life plan. What do I want my legacy to be? Which things do I value most in life? What steps do I need to take to get from where I am now to the life I have envisioned? Let's explore each of these questions, 3 questions, a little further. When considering your legacy, focus on how you want to be remembered when you die. So, how the people should recognize you, especially when you die. Focus on how people remember you when you die. This might seem, this might not seem like a fun thing to think about, but thinking about death can actually make your life better. Imagine what people would say about you at your funeral. Write your own eulogy even. As you ponder what's most important to you, set aside what others think you should focus on. Consider just 5 to 12 components of life, such as relationships or spirituality, to identify your core values. When it comes to action steps, think first about what each aspect of your life would look like if it were thriving. Then ask yourself what you need to do to make each of those things happen. Writing your life plan is so important that it is worth taking the time to do it right. Set aside an entire day sometime in the next couple of weeks to complete the life plan. Go somewhere new, a new place that is not work, that is not your home, and disconnect from everyone else until you are finished off your life plan. Let us see the lesson number 3. Review your long-term goal often and reflect frequently on how your daily, weekly, and quarterly actions are helping you out get there. Hyatt once worked for a quickly growing company that was in need of a formal plan. A 3-day retreat with a consultant did the trick, and a detailed plan was born, but it didn't make any difference. That's because once everybody got back to the office, they just put the plan on the shelf and forgot about it. Nobody implemented any part of what they had worked so hard to prepare. You can have a similar experience with your life plan unless you see it as a living document. Just like a tree needs daily nourishment and care to grow, so does your vision also needs daily care for yourself. First, you want to cement your plan into your mind. Read it out loud every day for 90 days straight. Then, to make sure it continues to thrive and stay relevant, have frequent reviews. Each week, spend 15 minutes looking it over again and again and ask yourself how you are doing with your goals. You can refocus your priorities if you determine that is necessary. At the end of every quarter, make a full review of your life plan. Read it, then write new goals for the coming quarter. Don't be afraid to make adjustments to your plan as your life changes from one point of time to another point of time. When the year is over, set aside an entire day to do an in-depth checkup on your long-term vision, which is nothing but your life plan. Again, you just review that. Reflect on the previous year and make plans for the next year ahead. Let us move on to the top 3 lessons again. Like a GPS guides you to where you want to go, create a life plan is also necessary to live the life you want. And the second important lesson that we have seen is set aside an entire day to write your life plan by reflecting on a few key questions and thought experiments. What are the key questions here? What do I want my legacy to be? Which things do I value most in life? What steps do I need to take to get from where I am now to the life I have envisioned? Is current situation to dream situation? What steps I need to take? Like this, you can answer 3 questions in detail and without any distractions from work or home. You should select a single place which is lonely place and you need to fill out the questions so that make sure you are involved with yourself. And the third important lesson is act on your goals by implementing daily, weekly, and quarterly action steps and review sessions. So these are all the 3 lessons from the book called Living Forward. And let me repeat the quotation. You have been given a gift, which is nothing but your life. What will you do with it? It's up to you what you will do and create some legacy before you leave this world. And remember every day, focus on how you want to be remembered when you die. Thank you so much. See you in another book summary tomorrow. Until then, stay connected, keep progressing, and share your lessons